talk about how to protect yourself energetically. So, last time we talked about what certain trademarks were of being an empath, sort of to help you discover whether or not you are one. And so, today I want to go over a few things that everyone can do, whether you're an empath or not. Everyone can use this to protect their energy, their inner energy from the outside energies. So you can stay full of energy yourself, so you can stay balanced and peaceful within yourself, and also so you can stay grounded in this human body because we are just temporarily visiting here on earth. This is all just a temporary thing. So in order for us to feel good, we also need to be able to ground ourselves in this human body so we can fully embrace our human life, and we can fully embrace all the lessons that we're here to learn, and all the beautiful adventures we're here to have. So, now, being an empath truly can be a great gift, but if you don't know how to balance, protect, and ground yourself, it can become a real pain in the ass and even lead to addictions and depression or even suicide. Now, the reason some empaths reach out to alcohol or drugs, or even food or sweets, is it's just because, it numbs in a way their reception of the surrounding energies, making their gift and daily life a little bit more bearable for them. Now, according to what Eric and my angel Marna always say, in some cases, people are born with such an extreme sensitivity to energy that this can result into mental disorders like schizophrenia, bipolar disease, or personality disorders. Because as an empath, you are like an antenna. You're absorbing energetic frequencies from all over. And in some rare cases, there is such an overload of information and frequencies coming into one body from so many different places, even from different dimensions, even from different lifetimes that that person is leading at this time. All of that causes the body and the mind to disconnect or to destabilize. And when the mind and body are completely out of balance all the time, then the energetic body goes into some kind of survival mode. So it would be able to continue this human existence. And so it starts to become very creative and it starts to process these complicated energies in ways that are still not accepted and embraced into today's society. Now, however bad that sounds, do keep in mind that these are almost always part of the individual's or the family's contract and are a part of their life lessons and expansion process. In some cases, these can be created by free will with the law of attraction, by, attracting it by thought process, by emotional process. It does happen, but either way, it will always contribute to life lessons. It will always create expansion for the involved souls. And so, self healing and acceptance of this state of being can follow from a better protection and a preservation of your own energy. So, okay, so whether or not you're an empath, I think we can all agree that keeping balance within ourselves is of utmost importance in this human lifetime because anything can take you out of your core, which can easily get you lost in this human experience. Also, Eric just said that when we are balanced within, then you won't be so grumpy and moody all the time, and then you will notice that you will have more spare time because he's saying he's going, okay, guys, pay attention. Sorry, I was a little distracted by his face. He was giving me this kind of strict look. He's going, pay attention, people. Because he's saying, being in a bad mood, being grumpy, being negative all the time, that really costs a lot of time and a lot of energy from you physically and mentally. And if we can resolve that then you can use this extra time to create something beautiful or to enjoy the presence of your beloved ones. So, how can we protect ourselves and our energetic being? Well, I'm going to give you a few tips that you can try. Again, um, everyone has is unique in this journey, and everyone kind of needs to seek and try things out to see what matches you, what shoe fits your foot. Okay, so I'm going to give you some of the tools that I discovered to help me find my balance and to help me protect myself energetically from the energies out there. Okay, so try them, see what makes or what fits for you best, see what makes you feel good, and then continue to do those on a day-to-day basis. Okay. So, my number one tip on how you can protect yourself energetically is to create a shield of energy. So basically, the idea is that you visualize a force field around your body and your aura, not just your body. You want to encapsulate the aura as well, and that protects you from the outside energies, and you combine it with an intention that only high vibrational energy is allowed in. um, how that force field looks like or what colors you give it is completely up to you, but keep the intention behind it pure and loving, and believe in it, because again, what you believe gets created into reality. And if you doubt that this will work, well, then so it will be. It will not work because you don't believe in it. Now, creating this shield around you does not mean that you cannot love or heal or help people. No, that continues. But the intention behind the shield, the fact that lower vibrational energies are not allowed into your energy field, will protect you while helping others. You will no longer absorb other people's emotions, other people's fears, other people's distress, other people's negative energy. And you know, for me personally, I do this every morning when I start my day. Um, you know, First I start with gratitude. I will, sum up the things that I'm grateful for. I will say good morning to my spiritual team. And then I will, as I'm getting up, I will visualize my little bubble around me. Not because I believe that I need protection from evil, but because I understand that lower vibrational energy, that I am like a sponge that's attracting all the energies from the world. And in order for me to keep myself sane, I need to kind of separate what is my energy and what is somebody else's energy. And that's the intention that I put behind, so I can keep my distance from other people's energy because they don't belong to me. I'm here to help them. I'm here to guide them. I'm here to teach them. And so I will do, but I do not need to absorb their energy. I can keep myself separate from that. And so that's what I do every morning. I visualize that little bubble around me of love and light. It's a bubble of love and light. And that keeps the lower vibrations out because my bubble is at a higher frequency. That's kind of how I see it. Okay, so tip two is detachment. As the universe states, only what you give your attention to can affect you. So that means that the best protection of all is prevention. The reason why we absorb energies from others is because either we sympathize with them, we want to help them, or because you're upset or you're judgmental of them. In either case, a lot of times we develop the need to fix others. We think they're not fine, they're not happy, so something must be wrong with them. So we feel a need to fix them somehow because their energies doesn't resonate with ours. And that need to fix them creates an energetic connection between you two. And that results into you taking on their problems or their flaws and subconsciously trying to heal them. But keep in mind, you're not here to fix them. You are here to provide them with the support and the guidance and the love to the solutions. That's it. Don't take on the burden to fix it for them, but develop the attitude that everyone is experiencing the thing that will lead them to their personal expansion and growth. And all you can do is provide them with the tools to manifest their desired future when they are ready, when they ask for guidance. So provide them with love, provide them with knowledge, provide them with acceptance, provide them with compassion and guidance. But don't try and fix the problem for them. It is not your responsibility. Don't think and feel that you need to fix everyone either. Okay, it's not because they are doing things or they are experiencing things in a different way than you are experiencing them that it's a bad thing. Okay, um, helping them, guiding them is good, loving them and accepting them, but don't judge them. Because in some way or form, we always want to fix people who don't see things the way that we see them, but we can't fix them because we don't know why they're here. That might be part of their journey. They might have to figure it out themselves. Okay. So I hope that kind of makes sense. Um, my number three in how to protect yourself energetically is be aware of energy vampires. That's what people call them. I'm sure we all have people in our surroundings who really sucked the living daylights out of us. I know I have a few, um, people that I grew up with that were energy draining. And whenever you communicate with them, whether that is in person, whether it is online, or even over the phone, you will feel exhausted, you will feel tired, you will feel completely drained after these conversations. And these are what we call energy vampires. So sometimes others can be jealous of you or envious. And on a subconscious level, they will send you their negative energy or even wish you harm. And, all emotionally charged intentions are very powerful. So sometimes we need to be brave and step away from these people, create a distance energetically, or when necessary, even completely cut them out of our lives, even if they are family members, even if they have been longtime friends. And I know that can be a very difficult situation. That can be a very difficult decision to make. Believe me, my husband had to make that decision to keep himself sane and positive. But keep in mind that this is all part of a journey, a journey that will become clearer once we cross over, once we transition. And that will be there to be mended with unconditional love, acceptance, and understanding, for the lessons that needed to be learned. Once we get a different perspective on our human journey, we will see and we will notice that, even the people that were cruel or really mean or hurtful towards us, it was all part of a bigger plan. It was all part of our journey. And these entities, agreed to being mean, for example, or agreed to do things that are not so comfortable in order to push us in a specific direction. So always keep acceptance and understanding and love in your heart. That doesn't mean you have to take you have to take all the bullshit, and that doesn't mean you have to allow them to drain you. But always keep love in your heart, and love yourself enough to step away from those energy vampires, to create a distance from them so you can continue your journey in a very positive note. Okay, but keep love in your heart and understanding that although I need to step away from you, I still love you and I am grateful for this lesson you are teaching me. Okay, hope that makes sense. Okay, so number four is you need to sustain a healthy body and mind in order to protect yourself energetically, to keep your energy balanced and grounded. When you're constantly in a negative state of mind, only seeing and focusing on the bad or the lack of, then you really become stuck in that low vibrational level, and this really weakens your aura. It basically turns it into Swiss cheese. That's kind of how I visualize it. Full of holes, which allows negativity to come in through those perforations. And if you are focusing on what makes you happy, on love, on pure energy like nature, if you choose to see the magic in life, the beauty that surrounds you, and you can live in an acceptance, mindful way every day, this will not only strengthen your aura, but it will rise your vibrational energy so you can become a manifester instead of staying in that victim mode all the time. So keep your mind healthy by focusing on the beauty and the positivity around you. And a lot of people say there is nothing beautiful around you. I will tell you there is. But sometimes we need to just take a walk in the park, or we need to just go, and pet some animals, or whatever it might be. You watch a funny video on YouTube where there's cute little babies and animals working together. Whatever it is, there is beauty to be found if you're willing to look for it. Okay. So, number five is nature. Mother Earth is the best healer. Whenever you can go to the forest or the park, try and surround yourself with the pure energy of this beautiful planet, and you will feel calmer, and you will feel re-energized, and you will feel more grounded. Walk barefoot on the grass or on the sand or even in the water. Hug a tree, close your eyes and observe all the wonderful smells and sounds. Do this on a regular basis to keep yourself balanced and grounded. Nature is amazing, and it can help anyone to release fears, to release negativity, and to replace it with positivity and beauty, um, and magic. If we are just allow yourself to take a moment of quietness and just be one with that tree that you're sitting next to, or just lay in the grass, close your eyes and feel the energy of the grass around you, how it surrounds your body. It's just about taking a break, focusing on what you're seeing and experiencing in the moment instead of focusing on your thoughts and your worries and your problems. And you will see that you will feel 50% lighter when you go home. Okay, and this will create space in the brain to give you more problem solving um, abilities. All right. Okay, so that was my top five on how to protect yourself energetically. There are a whole bunch of ways to protect yourself. So maybe to close off, I will really quickly mention just a few more options that you can use to clear yourself from negative energy, to replenish your energy, and to make you feel balanced and good inside. Okay, so really quickly, you can also reinforce your aura, your energetic field by keeping your body healthy and detoxifying your pineal gland and body. Okay. And maybe later on, I will go into details on how to do that, how to detoxify that pineal gland in your body. But I'm not going to go into details right now. You can probably find some stuff online as well. Um, Number two is you can also take salt baths. This is something that I do a lot. Whenever you feel like you need it, salt is a powerful cleanser of energy. It is a very powerful, very high vibrating crystal, and it will literally suck the negative energy, the lower vibrations out of your aura, out of your energy field. And so after you soaked in a tub for at least, you got to say at least about 20 minutes, you will literally feel lighter. You will feel better, and you will feel re-energized. If you don't have a tub, you can always soak your feet in a bucket with warm water and some sea salt as well. Um, and then you can also put sea salt underneath your bed. While you're sleeping, it will absorb the negative energy out of your system, so you will sleep better. You will have um, more pleasant dreams. I've noticed for me, I've experienced that for me. I don't know if everybody will experience that, but that's how it is for me. Um, and you will feel re-energized when you wake up in the morning. And then last but not least, a lot of people sage themselves. They sage their environment. I don't sage myself. Um, I have, but I don't do it on a regular basis. But I do sage my house at least every 6 months, just to keep the energies pure, just to kind of keep the energies light. Because you want to come to a home that feels comfortable, that feels relaxing, that feels airy and light. And I have been in homes where it feels like you just walk in and it's like, oh my God, feels like there's this energy is so heavy, and I'm like, I need to sage your place here because I don't know how you guys can live in this. Of course, not everybody feels the energy as strong as I do. They're used to it, but for me, it feels very different. So my house, when people come to my home, my home is very small, but they always say the same thing. Oh, it feels so light in here and so airy, and I like it. It's comfortable. I feel good here. That's because I keep my energy clear. And it's very important. It's very important for your health, and it's very important for your own energy and how you feel. You want to relax in your home. You want to feel good at your coziness. So purify yourself. You can do that. Purify your environment. Use sage. Or what I use a lot is nachampa. I don't know if everybody knows that, but nachampa is what we call incense. Is made in India. They are hand rolled, and it is sage with herbs. So try and get just the neutral scent, because otherwise you might get a headache from the scent. But Nah Champa, you can probably find it. I have a picture of it because I sell it on my sakyamunihula.com website, which is my Dutch website. There is a picture of it there if you don't know which one I'm talking about. So check that out. I will try and maybe add a picture here in the video as we speak. But it really works for me. It really works for me, and it is the one that they do use it in Buddhist temples and things like that. So it's really a good one that I recommend because I get headaches really easily, and this one does not give me a headache. So sage yourself purify your space, purify your mind, your body, and your aura by using sage, but also by changing your perspective on life. Okay. Well, that's it for me. I hope you guys got some great tips. Try them out. Let me know what you think. Um, write it below. Like and subscribe. I love you guys. And if you guys want to give me some tips on what else you want me to talk about, feel free to join my Rolling with Emma group on Facebook and let me know. And we're going to go from there. I think my next video will probably be another one about relationships, on how to deal with difficult marriages, with difficult relationships, on what their spiritual purpose are behind them, and so on and so forth, and how we can grow and learn from this. So that will be my next video. So I will see you guys then. Until then, have a great day. Many blessings and much love to you all. And I'll see you next time.